Ukrainian clubs have sadly got a bit of bad luck when they come to play in England. 33 games and they haven't won a single one. Do you think that tomorrow, 34th match, your team can break this duct?
We hope. It's not only about luck, of course. It's you have to realize also that there is a tremendous difference in quality in between two leagues, which makes that very, very difficult for one Ukrainian club to compete with these kind of levels. It's a great challenge. We will for sure do our best tomorrow, like we always do. And well, you never know. It's a one game, you know. It's a one game. Although in that one game we almost need to be perfect to get a result. We realize that, but we will go for it.
Okay.
В суботу Борнмут перервав таку тривалу серію Арсенала без поразок. Чи не хвилюєтесь ви, що завтра лондонський клуб буде більш голодний на матч з вами?
Well, I think, yes, they were unbeaten for a very long period, and it tells something about the quality of this team. I said something about it. I mean, when you're competing for the first place for 3 years already, or 4 years, as Arsenal, in, for me, the best league in the world, then you are there, one of the best in the world. And every opponent, every team, even if you are so good as Arsenal, you can lose the game, you know, because you have to deal also with opponent. And the longer this serial is going on, the bigger chance that the next one you will lose it. So it's logical. It doesn't tell the story, a whole story. Of course, I saw the game. They got very early red cards, so it's very difficult to play 60 minutes, 65 minutes almost with one less. But it tells also about the strength from Arsenal. If you're so long period unbeaten, then you're very, very good, of course.
Чи будуть з вашого боку якісь тактичні зміни у порівнянні з попередніми матчами, та чи плануєте ви робити більш щільною лінію оборони?
Didn't understood everything, Dasha, sorry. I have to improve it more.
Did you plan to make a very close defense line?
Defense line.
Yeah. And can you plan the tactical changes if we compare with another previous games?
Well, every game has his own story. Every opponent has his own story, so it's always different, never the same. And of course, we have our game strategy, game plan. But like I said, the game plan is sometimes not enough, of course. And all circumstances are involved into that part to get to the result. And like I say, we have to be almost perfect tomorrow to get a result against this team. So we realize that. But we came here to challenge. We came here actually to compete. So we will play our game like we always play, out of our philosophy. And there, in that philosophy, will never be the changes as long as I'm coach from Shakhtar. Maybe some details will be differently, but like always, we will try to win. And like always, you know, we play to win. We don't play to lose. If the opponent is much, much better than us and force us to defend, of course, we will be forced to defend very low. So that's quite normal, that's quite logical. But we came to compete.
Okay.
У команди був дуже складний переїзд. Артета на своїй прес-конференції теж говорив про складні умови, в яких зараз грає Шахтар. Як ви оцінюєте готовність команди до цієї гри?
Not all.
It's very hard trip here. And Arteta on the press conference said that about Shakhtar, that it's very hard to come here. What do you think? What can you say about how the team ready to this match?
Yeah. Well, that's a fact. You know, we face that. I wouldn't even call it problem. It's actually amazing what we have to travel to come to play away game. Actually, we always play away games. Let me say that. Let's start with that. Unfortunately, yes, we traveled. I think 13 hours. It was a very bad trip, and takes a lot of time and energy. But at the same time, we are also very motivated team, and we are a very mentally good team. So despite all those circumstances, didn't came to tell you this to complain. It's just a fact we're facing every time. Unfortunately, I think we are the only club in the world on this level who is having these circumstances. It doesn't make it easier for us, but like I say, we are a team who came here to compete and not to complain, and we play the game.
Thank you. Please.
Jorge Sudakov has been linked with lots of Premier League clubs in the recent times. Do you think tomorrow's a particularly big game for him to maybe show his best game on the pitch of a Premier League side?
Well, I understand that part because it's an amazing talent. It's an amazing player. So it's quite logical for me that a lot of clubs are interested in him. But tomorrow is not his game. It's our game. And like I always say, one individual can be on a good level only if we are as a team on a good level. So the individual doesn't make a team make individual. So it's not only about Suda, it's all about all of us. And I hope if we are all together there into the game, we're good, that some individual qualities will come above and they show up and they show themselves. And I can tell you also about him. It's not only about his qualities, of course, as a football player, but also his mentality, the way he worked, putting himself also in the function of the team. Yeah, that makes him, for me, special. Yeah.
Okay.
Final question for me. Have you spoken to your friend Arne Slot ahead of this week? Because obviously he will take his side here on Sunday. Have you maybe had any contacts regarding this?
We have frequently contacts with each other, yeah. Yeah, that's quite normal, of course. We worked very pleasant and very successfully 5 years together. We're close friends, and I'm very, very happy for him and the rest of the staff doing a tremendous job. Liverpool, I didn't doubt about it, but it's very nice to see it again, and very happy about it.
Have more questions? Yeah, okay.
Coach,
Yes.
just with the history of the club over the last 10 years and the travel and everything you mentioned already, how special would it be to get something here at Arsenal tomorrow for the fans, for the people back in Ukraine?
It would be very special, of course. No doubts about that. And that's why we, like I said, despite all those problems and we're facing daily based, we came here to play and we came to show up, and we're going to try our best to get something tomorrow out of the game. For me, it's the most important part to play our game, like we always play, out of our philosophy. I cannot ask my players to win the game because it would be very easy, of course, everybody would do it. But in certain elements in the game I want to see back, and that's how we are, to show our philosophy, actually to show our identity. And is it going to bring us to somewhere to get a result? We will see tomorrow, but we will show up.